Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and in this video we are going to learn subtracting fractions. So let's get started. So while doing this type of problems, you're going to get three types of problems. First type would be subtract fractions with the same denominator. Second type, subtract fraction with different denominator, and third type, subtract mixed number fraction. So first let's see how to subtract fraction with same denominators. In this method, the subtraction of fraction is very easy because the denominator of two fractions are the same. So our first step would be check the given fractions if denominator are same or not. Second step would be if denominators are same, take the numerator of two fractions and subtract it. Third step, give the final answer with the denominator. So now if you didn't understood how to properly subtract, so maybe you're going to understand after doing an example. Let's solve that in another page. So our example is 5 by 8 minus 2 by 8. So this is how it properly is written. So first we are going to ignore the denominator and just minus the numerators. So if you minus 5 by 2, 5 minus 2, we are going to get the answer as 3. So remember that the third step, it told us to write the answer with the denominator. So let's just write 3 by 8. So yeah, this is our answer. What we did was just subtracted the numerators and we didn't did anything with the denominator because they both were same. So if they are different, we are going to see how to solve it in further in the video. So here we just subtracted the numerators and then we wrote the answer of the subtraction of the numerator with the denominator which was common. So a second type of problem which you are going to get is subtraction of fraction with the different denominator. In this method, the denominators are not same in two fractions, so we need to make them same. Let us add two fractions, for example 3 by 8 and 5 by 12. So first step would be take LCM for different denominators of our fractions, that is 8 and 12 respectively. So we have to take the LCM of the denominators, which is 8 and 12. Second step, no, this is just the first step actually. So we are going to take its LCM, which is 24, which is the common multiple of that, lowest common multiple of 8 and 12. So our second step is convert denominators 8 and 12 into 24. In 3 by 8, multiply numerator and denominator by 3, which would be equal to 3 by 8 into 3 by 3, which would be equal to 9 by 24. So to make the denominator same, we have to do a little change in the numerator too. So we can see that 8 into 3 is equal to 24, which is a lowest common factor. So that's why we multiplied it by 3 by 3. In 5 by 12, which is the second fraction, multiply numerator and denominator by 2, which would be equal to 5 by 12 into 2 by 2, which would be equal to 10 by 24. So here we divided by 2 by 2, not 3 by 3, because if we multiply 12 by into 3, we are going to get 32, not 24, but when we divide 12 by 2, we are going to get 24. This is our lowest common multiple. So our third step is now denominators of two fractions are same. Subtract them both. So now as we did same, we are just going to subtract that. So give the final example, give the final answer with the denominator. So our answer of this problem would be 1 by 24. So a third type of problem would be add mixed number fraction. So our first step here would be first convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Second step, then make the denominator same if they are not. Third step, subtract them both. So here you may be thinking how to convert mixed fraction into improper fraction, and also why can't we convert mixed fraction into proper fraction. So first we are going to convert it into improper fraction because that will make the problem more easier to solve, and we are not going to convert it into proper fraction because we clearly can't. The base of mixed fraction comes from improper fraction. We convert it into mixed fraction, the improper fraction we used to convert into mixed fraction just to make it more easier to understand, but while solving it should be in improper fraction because that makes it more easier to solve. So for example, let's take 6 3 by 4 minus 3 5 by 8. So here, to convert it into mixed fraction and improper fraction, we have to multiply this whole number with the denominator and then add it with the numerator. So our whole fraction is 6 and our denominator is 4 and our numerator is 3. So we are going to do 6 into 4 plus 3 should be equal to 27. So we are going to do same with the second fraction, second mixed fraction. So after this we are going to write it with the denominator. Like here we had the denominator as 4, so we are going to write it as 27 by 4, and in the second mixed fraction we are going to write it as 29 by 8. Now we are going to do its LCM because our denominators aren't same, they are different. So the LCM of 4 and 8 is 8, as 4 into 2 would be equal to 8 and 8 into 1 would be equal to 8. So now to make the denominator same, we are going to multiply 27 by 4 into 2 by 2 and 29 by 8 into 1 by 1. So here we are going to multiply it by 1 by 1 because here you can see that 8 into 1 is equal to 8, but here 4 into 2 is equal to 8. That's why here 2 by 2 and here 1 by 1. So now we are going to subtract it, and we are going to ignore the denominators and write it as 54 minus 29, which would be equal to 28. So you can see that 28 by 8 can be simplified into, it can be simplified more further by 2. So final answer here would be 7 by 2. That's our final answer. Thank you. For more educational videos, check out our playlist link in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share and comment on this video. Thank you once again.